Today we're going to be making a holographic silicone mold, so let's jump in and get started. The first thing you need to do is mix up your silicone rubber. This silicone rubber from Let's Resin is my favorite. It's their 30A blue silicone rubber. It's going to have two parts, just like resin, a part A and a part B, and it is equal parts by weight. So you do need a digital scale for this. So the first part I'm going to be pouring in is the blue part. And I was working on quite a few different projects, so I'm going to mix up 22 ounces total. And since it's equal parts A and B, that's going to be 11 ounces of the blue part and 11 ounces of the clear part. If you try the silicone rubber from Let's Resin, you will notice that the blue part that we're pouring here is a lot thicker than the clear part that we're going to be pouring next. And you can get the silicone rubber from Let's Resin. Discount code NAPTIME will give you a discount. Now we're going to pour in 11 ounces of the clear part, which is part A. And you want to make sure it's completely equal, spot on the nose. So you want to make sure that your measurements are equal, or your silicone rubber will not set up properly, and that would be really disappointing. So you want to make sure your parts A and B are completely equal right on the nose, and it is by weight, not by volume. So you do need the digital scale to measure out your parts A and B of your silicone rubber. And when I get towards the end of my measurement, I start pouring really slowly, so that way my measurements are equal and I don't accidentally overpour the part A. I just kind of take my time and make sure I don't pour too fast, so it's completely equal parts A and B. We're just about equal parts A and B, almost to 22 ounces total, so now we're going to mix this up for 5 minutes. And when you mix up your silicone rubber, you want to make sure you mix slowly. Just like if you're mixing up epoxy, you want to take your time, mix slowly, scrape the bottom of the cup, scrape the sides of the cup, scrape off your stir stick. Really make sure you're incorporating those parts A and B together, and we're going to mix this for 5 minutes. Let's Resin also has an electric mixer you can use with silicone rubber, so that is a great tool if your hand gets tired and you don't want to mix. So I mixed it up for 5 minutes. Now I'm going to put my silicone rubber into 3 smaller cups, and I'm going to run it through my bubble remover from Let's Resin. This machine is so great. It gets rid of bubbles in your silicone rubber and your epoxy resin. All you have to do is put the lid on, turn the knob, press the circle center button, run it, and it turns off all by itself, and you're good to go. And now we're going to make our mold. So this is an acrylic blank in a mold housing. It's all one piece. I show how to make holographic acrylic molds on my YouTube channel. It's 2 videos back on the videos tab on my YouTube channel, Naptime Creations. So if you want to see step by step how I make the holographic blanks, go check out that video. I show step by step how to do it. This one I actually had custom made, and I will link my friend's information down below in the description box, and she can make you any shape that you want, and she can make it in the housing. The housing is the area around the acrylic blank where you're not going to be wasting any silicone rubber if you did a DIY mold housing. I have a lot of different mold making tutorials on my YouTube channel, Naptime Creations. You can use a plastic cup, a plastic container, cereal boxes, all kinds of things for your mold housings, or you could get something like this custom made. So I filled up that mold housing, let it cure for 24 hours, and now we're getting ready to take out the mold. And on pieces like this, I like to slightly overfill the mold housing so it's easier to demold. If you have a little lip of silicone rubber kind of overflowing, it's a lot easier to get these out of the mold than where if you poured it completely level. So that's a little tip I like to share. Just over pour your silicone rubber a little bit so it makes a little lip that you can grab onto and pull it out of your mold housing. But here's how it turned out. So amazing. Definitely check out Let's Resin for your silicone rubber. Discount code NAPTIME will give you a discount. They have everything you need to do resin and to make your own silicone molds. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and go check out a few more of my other videos. That would really help me out a lot. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.